My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of The Pacifier. And I watched this movie so many times as a kid. I remember it was playing on Movie Central one day, so we took a blank VHS tape and recorded this movie onto it, and I just watched that tape so many times. I loved this movie, and I was kind of curious to go back to it. Like, does it hold up? And kinda, but not really. Like, it's not bad, but it's not good. It's a mid film. So let's begin by talking about the cast. And Vin Diesel does a perfectly fine job here. He carries the movie well enough. He was the right actor for this character, and he brought the proper amount of personality here. But it's Vin Diesel, and some of his line delivery is just so stinking bad, and he doesn't sell you on the heartfelt elements nearly enough. Lauren Graham does a perfectly fine job, but this romance is so forced. Like, I never bought it for a single second. Brittany Snow, I forgot she was in this movie, but she brought enough personality to hit her character. Max Theriot does a perfectly fine job as well, but Morgan York, I think, is the standout here. I thought she brought lots of personality and energy to her character. She sells you on her character arc the most, and she brings the most heart to this movie. Brad Garrett is pretty entertaining here. I wish he was in more live action movies. I really do. I think this guy is genuinely so funny. Carol Kane does a fine job for the short time she's in this movie, and Faith Ford is kind of bad here. Like, the mom is just so underwritten and she has nothing to do. But I'll talk more about that later on. So, the cast is fine. And there is some entertainment to be had here. I do like some of the soundtrack choices, like that superhero song, and the anthem by Good Charlotte is it's an excellent song, and I remember just dancing to that song every time I watched this movie as a kid. And the end credit song, I forget what it is pretty decent. So some good song choices, and the movie is funny at times. I did laugh a little bit, but the but I have to talk about this little subplot. Well, they try to make you think that the son is becoming a neo-Nazi. It just turns out he's in a play. It is some of the greatest misdirection I have ever seen in a movie. It is absolutely hilarious. So, I still like this movie. But I don't find it to be nearly funny or entertaining enough. But the bigger issue is this movie. I know it's a kid's movie, but it feels like a kid's movie. Like, the action is so unbelievably sanitized. And, like, the main plot of this movie is this family just lost their dad, and they bring it up a couple of times, but you never believe that anybody is grieving during this movie. And look, like I said, I know it's a kid's movie, but so is Paddington. So is Paranorman. So is Kung Fu Panda. So is How to Train Your Dragon. I don't think you should use your audience as an excuse to not commit to your story. And there's just something about this movie that just feels way too sanitized, way too safe, and just afraid to give it anything extra. It just... It's a very underwhelming experience. And, the plot is, okay, like, it's fine enough, but I think it is so stupid that apparently the mom was just sitting at a bank for, like, a couple months while all this is going on. Like, anytime it cut back to her, I'm like, oh, we're still doing this? Like, it's just laughably absurd. So, I don't know. Like, the cast is fine. It tells its story well enough. It has its funny moments. It has one of the greatest subplots in movie history. But I still kind of find the execution of everything to be meh. It's not funny enough. It's not entertaining enough. It feels way too safe and sanitized. And the action, once again, I know it's a kid's movie, but come on, give me a break. The action here just sucks. Like, Home Alone has better action than this movie, and yeah, it feels way too catered to its audience, which I get, but it doesn't work for me. So anyways, I guess I'll give The Pacifier a 5 out of 10. I don't regret watching it, but I highly doubt I'd watch it again. But The Pacifier, have you seen it? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.